Welcome back to our movies. Just me, Sofia, first WTF Moments, Season 3, Episode 11. The Secret Library, Olaf and the Tale of Miss Nettle. Roll the intro. I was a girl in the village doing alright and became a princess overnight. Now I gotta figure out how to do it right. So much to learn and see. Up in the castle with my new family. In a school that's just for royalty. A whole enchanted world is waiting for me. It's gonna be my time to show them all that I'm Sofia the First. So yeah, back in the recording room. I'm not too busy today, thankfully. But before we start this movie, we're gonna be drinking the strawberry kiwi Capri Sun. You pull that bad boy off, and then you open the straw. I should have done this before the movie. And then we shake up a Capri Sun. Shake it up. Sing a bedtime story. I'll tuck it in. And I can hear that. That tastes good. It's for kids and adults both. They say in Walmart, oh, got more for your kids? Get back. Get back for yourself if you want. Or your mom. Or your friend. Or your cat. Or your dog. Oh boy. Yeah. Sorry about Kevin we are not giving this movie today. They're probably sleeping somewhere around here. I don't know where. Anyway, so this movie starts off with Sofia saying, I'm coming, don't throw out me. You should get more worried about these things, the amulet. So everything that starts off with Sofia going in the secret library will be called the secret library. Elena is not, but I'm going to call it that. And I'm going to call Forever Royal that too, because, sorry, because still got that in there. So anyways, she goes, the tale of Miss Nettle, a book about Miss Nettle. Oh, what is she up to this time? I mean, I know she's done some bad things, but come on, Sofia, think she always does something bad? So, it says that, far away in the kingdom of Friesenberg, that's where our friend Hildegard lives. And said that he, it says, for years that not a single flower grew in Friesenberg, not one rose, not one lily. So the royal gardener of Friesenberg, the king asked the royal gardener of Friesenberg to find a flower could pierce to the straw. And one day he came back with the snowdrop. Then said they planted flowers all over the kingdom. But they said they have a winter flower festival every year. And get this, the festival is tonight. But there's a problem. There's probably where Miss Nettle comes in. Could be the snowdrops are dying and we need a fairy. The only fairy strong enough to do it is Miss Nettle. I mean, could be something. I mean, you know, she's like, yeah, it's a problem. Probably where Miss Nettle comes in. An evil fairy, Miss Nettle, is taking all the snowdrops. If she succeeds, there'll never be another flower king in Friesenberg again. I gotta stop Miss Nettle and give the story out again. Whoa. Who said you need to stop Miss Nettle? I get it. She's the bad guy here. I get that, everybody, but I don't know. So anyways, Sofia is there and said, tell me, Miss Nikki says, no, that's right, no, because I'm shivering. Oh, and I don't know what she looks like. So that's her. And she goes, one flower for me, one flower, who I can do for me. And they said, we got to start, but she's got magic and a really scary laugh. She saw the animals and grabbed her amulet and said, we got magic too. So it said, everyone got the idea. We'll describe that, horrible fairy. Just as soon as you get, this Porter's got the big divorce. As soon as you get the signal. And said, close enough for me and Mimis to swoop in and get back to selling some snowdrops. Great. Wait, how close? Mimis, were you not listening? It said, let's go. So let's see why everybody's got the plan. Mimis doesn't. Okay. So, she's there and says, what is going on with these animals? And then says, stop right there, Miss Nettle. And she flies in the snow and goes, well, if it isn't my least favorite meddling little princess, why must you always give my wishes, and why do you always have to cause so much problems? I am doing no such thing. I am taking back what's mine. These flowers are not yours. They belong to people of Friesenberg. That's what she thinks. She goes, huh? Miss Nettle, you know you're stealing this, right? What's Miss Nettle's jail time? Let's see. There's not a jail time sentence? I just looked this up. Maybe it'll come to me later on in the movie, so we'll just move on. Maybe it'll be in the description. I'd like to put in the movie, so let's move on. This will make sense, I promise it will. So anyways, just so you know, I am going to charge Cedric with the crime when we see him again after the amulet, and stealing Crackle's fire. Well, I guess I can't because he didn't technically steal it. They did give it to him, so I'm only going to count the amulet theft because that's the only actual crime he's done. Sofia put everyone to sleep and him, so I'm not counting that as a crime either in the first movie. But I will count everyone afterwards until he gets arrested, because he does get arrested. So I'll count it till then and stop, because he doesn't commit crimes after that. He's a good guy, don't worry. I've said that in my great villains. But she gets off with them and says, we'll stop you now if you have a dose of my crazy crystals. Oh no. So she gives me a sentence. So he says, anyone knows where she went? And Nettle goes, woo, woo. What'd you say to the poor girl? So he said, I can't understand me, Miss Nettle put crazy crystals on my amulet. I remember when she put it on Mr. Search One, messed up his magic. I don't know if you can understand me, but if you can, please tell Miss Nettle. I want her to get to where she went. And so, Miss, I don't know if I can do this without you, without my amulet. He's there. And they said, the amulet, Major Princess is coming to help. So then, a snowman shows and goes, hi, and she goes, she knocks down and goes, oh, I'm sorry, it's okay, be surprised off this happened to me. Over here! So she grabs the nose and puts it back on, and puts his head back on by and says, hi, I'm Olaf, I like warm hugs. Oh, that's nice. And then said, she's basically a princess. Said, I was just with Princess Anna of Arendelle. I don't know where she is, or where am I? And so he said, oh no. He goes, oh no. Now, never heard of it. Is it far from Arendelle? Because I probably should get back there. As well, princesses usually give her advice. And so we get advice, and then get back where it came from. Okay, yeah. Alright. Don't get too close to fire. Sofia, you probably should have specified what kind of advice. Yeah, they're using advice in my current situation. There's an evil fairy. She sprinkled crazy crystals on my amulet. It doesn't work now. How do I find her? That'd be pretty good advice. I mean, honestly, if it was me, I'd think, having a big heart is better than any magical powers. But I'm not a princess. I'm a YouTuber. I'm not supposed to give advice, so I know the snowman's supposed to get advice either. I wonder what else would be a good situation, but Olaf knows what happened too. Just saying. So anyways, she said, princess, you just go back where it came from. Okay, bye, Sofia. I'm still here. I don't think it says, unless my amulet's working, I don't think you can go home. You mean as in forever, or some less for every amount of time? So I try to find Miss Nettle, and he says, oh look, whoa, it falls off. He goes, Olaf, I'm okay. He rolls down to hill, he rolled off on a snowdrop and goes, I'm still okay. So there's some snowmen. The kid said, I want to put a snowdrop in my snowman's hair. Well, we don't have any snowdrops. We're probably going to have the festival either. This is the most fun day of your whole year. He goes, I ain't fighting if I go, talking snowman. And say, hey, Olaf. He says, she's like, is that him? Say it's my snowman. I'm sorry, that's not him. That's not him. Got a bunch of snowmen. And they said, we're doing trying something new for friends. These guys don't talk much. Sophia, I think I see a wicked theory. Nah, this is my friend Hildegard. And said, Sophia, if you came for the festival, we're not having it. And so all the snowdrops are disappearing. So no one knows why yet. And so Miss Nettle's taking them. That eel fairy calls up problems with royal prep. And then goes, hey, Olaf, I like warm hugs. I'm talking to you, I'm talking snowman. And she's holding his head right. I want one. Are you sure she's not the wicked fairy? No, she doesn't even know. Well, she probably knows some level of magic. Like I said, I'm not sure if you're required to take that in royal prep or not. Well, I don't know about that because she was in the sorcery class in the episode I did Scramble Pets. So maybe, so yeah. I don't know. And there's someone who used magic in that classroom, Professor Popoff. So anyways, and we actually see a little bit of kind of sorcery class next episode. A few magic lessons from the wizard Merlin. Merlin's Whirland. moving on. Gone with the Wands next episode. I have a few sentences to give out in that movie. A few of them. So, moving on from that. Man, I'm gonna love Day of the Sorcerers. So, anyways, anyway, she says, I'm gonna try to find Miss Nell. Then I'll tell Daddy, because they're almost all gone. She took his nose and writing him, this is what it looked like before our snowdrops. And she drank one, and then Mr. is about to eat, and Olaf takes the carrot nose. Just a carrot, Olaf, you can get a different nose. In Sofia and Frozen movie, I actually gave them the nose and got a new carrot. So, yeah. So they boom. It's a little bee. Oh, I love him more now. Olaf is so funny. And I know he's voiced by Josh Gad. I think Mulan was where they stopped, when they stopped using the original voices, or maybe it was past that, like Tiana. I don't know. Oh, it sounds like somebody's got the blues. Well, Mama already told me it's true. I'm here to help. Mama already real queen of the bayou. In the bayou breeze. I haven't done that on shorts. I should do that one on shorts. Bayou breeze. Now think about that. That's from Scooby-Doo. I should do that. Maybe I'll do it later today. So if you saw it yesterday, that's why. I'll think about it, y'all. I'll think about it before I do it. But anyways, she tries to get the last flowers in the royal garden and says, Miss Nell, please listen before you take that last snowdrop. Oh, I forgot this. So Olaf falls off to stop Miss Nell. So I think that's the end of Wicked Fairy. We already even know we said the Helgar's not. And then says, look at me on a frozen tree. What's going on? Who's up there? Because he stuck around. She's going on. Who's stuck? Who's up there? And he's there. He's like, that doesn't look right. Oh, that's better. This is Miss Nell. Please stop before you take that last snowdrop. And said, why would I do that? Well, Olaf goes to get his body and says, because he's talking a lot to people of Friesenberg. Well, maybe it mean a lot to me. Did you ever think that? He said, no, I didn't. It has always been a dream of mine to create the most fabulous flower. I toiled for years in my greenhouse till I grew one to show off my power. This bloom could burst through ice and snow, a sight so thrilling to see. It was gorgeous. It was tough, exactly like me. And Sofia said, I didn't know you created the snowdrop. So, technically, Miss Nell is technically taking back what's hers, which is not illegal. If you break into a store, and steal something that you paid for, it's not a crime, because you did pay for it, but it's not okay. So this is not okay, but it's not illegal, because it technically is Miss Nell's flowers. So she is not stealing anything. She's literally taking back what's hers. And then she said, the rulers from every kingdom would have given a standing ovation, but then one day, to my dismay, I found my flowers gone. Not one petal, not one seed. I wept, and I wept until dawn. Sofia said, the royal gardener Friesenberg, he was sent to find a flower that could grow through snow. And she said, oh, he fell all right, and then he took it. Definition, stealing. That is why Miss Nell has done nothing wrong and does not get a jail sentence in this video. She never stole the amulet. She imprisoned the fairies. But I will not count that down until the last episode, because where she's in, aside from Forever Royal. Because I don't know what happens between those episodes, if she's welcome back or not. I can't tell trespassing on the property in Forever Royal is a crime or not. I will add that to the sentence and tell you the difference, but not till Ivy True Colors. So, currently in this movie, what's his name? The royal gardener Friesenberg gets a jail sentence for stealing Miss Nell's flowers. Now, this was a lot of research and very hard to find, but I came to the conclusion that he will be a year sentence in prison for stealing Miss Nell's flowers. So she said at the end of the song, every year they throw a bash, but do they invite me? No, ma'am. They have no idea that I made their dear flower. They don't even know who I am. And Olaf goes, oh, you poor misunderstood wicked theory, I'll say. And said, exactly. And she goes, but Miss Nell, please, if you don't do that, they'll have no flowers left. Well, that's not my problem. And she wraps her in vines. Then she goes, every episode with Miss Nettle has flowers in it because she's an enchanted gardener. She really does know how to do that. And then she takes the flowers and goes, tell your Friesenberg friends to think twice before they melt with Miss Nettle. Oh, this bag is really making back my dramatic getaway. So they're explaining what happened. She's told that Sofia was not having the festival. I was just about to cancel it. And she told King Hendrik, you know what, King Hendrik, Miss Nettle said that your old guy stored the flowers for here years ago. It really hurt Miss Nettle feel you don't even thank her for a snowdrop. He said, well, we do have to thank her because we owe her gratitude. But she called snowdrops. And Olaf said, she can get all of them. That's why I just talk. That's why I told you about that. Can I have one, please? They said, will you say she got snowdrops? Said, stuck here, my snow. Things stick to me because I'm made of snow. So Miss Nettle, you got snowdrops. Give me that back. And she dropped the flowers at the council and said, what are these fools doing? Don't they know you can't festival flowers? I know. And then said the king of saying, should I say you? He says, I understand you're the fairy who created snowdrop. I most certainly was. And you still are. And says, why? Said, good people of Friesenberg, it was bringing to my attention today this fairy, Miss Nettle, created the snowdrop. It's because that's my most favorite flower. Oh, well, just some tinkering my enchanted greenhouse was the most fabulous flower we've ever seen. Well, it's the first flower every child learns to draw and say it is. And when people get married, they do so under a bouquet of snowdrops. They do. And said that, you know, if then Sofia says, we can never have flowers, so make it back some of them. We'll only accept snowdrops under one condition. What's that? They should let us call them Nettle drops. It's just Nettle taking the snowdrops. Like, they will grant it's the only picture they have of her. So, she says, Nettle drops. So always remember the fairy that made them. I hereby declare you, Miss Nettle, the most talented fairy in the world. Fairy number one, everyone. Y'all heard that? She goes, oh. So, this famous Maleficent is 23 times. Here we go. More magnificent. I haven't done that in so long. But she goes, oh, take them all. And to make things more bare, Decora Floria. And said, and she told Sofia, I believe you're thankful for all this. Yes, I'm glad for our credit reserve. Well, I bet it's time, don't you think? And she hugs me and goes, thank you, Sofia, for all you've done. And so she's saying for me, all I do is give and give. All right, what is it? And so, since your crazy crystal's been smelling like it's been acting funny. It's what crazy crystals do. Can you fix it? Can I fix it? You're the most powerful fairy in the world. So she fixed it and goes, Plumia Floriana, and they fall all over Friesenberg, the flowers. And that's the point of her flowers. It goes in the book. I'm going to show you the actual out of the book. That's the thumbnail for the movie. And then it says, so, they had the flower, and they can rejoice with their Nettle drops. And Sofia has the snowdrop, and she puts one in the book. And that's it for most of Viewers WTF Moments, Season 3, Episode 11. What is this episode called? Hold on. Alright. The Secret Library, and Olaf, and the Tale of Miss Nettle. That's it, and I'll see you next video, and we don't talk about Bruno. No. We don't talk about Bruno. Wait. We're rusty. So before I'm going to end this, I'm just going to tell you all, I missed this, and it's a big part of the movie. I'm sorry, that she tapped in the vines. Olaf was telling Sofia that, says, Queen Elsa has several powers, but Queen Anna doesn't have any. She had a big heart and never gives up. And Sofia said, those aren't magical powers, Olaf. I know, Sofia. They're better. So, he was there and said it was like summer, and I almost melted. He fell out of the vines, so he got able to untie them. But so you can go home now. After that, I was thinking, he goes, oh, well, okay, I guess it's good. What's wrong? I was supposed to give you advice, and I didn't give any. I said, Olaf, you remind me of having a big heart and never give us more important medical powers. That's the best advice I've ever gotten. He didn't sing either like all the rest of them do. Or most of them, anyways. Great minority. Only 2 don't. And him. So, yeah. I think they did Olaf dirty in Forever Royal, actually. I was thinking, why? That's making me think of a joke, but I'm going to do it yesterday. WTF day goes down tomorrow. This is the joke for today. So anyways, he was there and she had him say, get your home. And she said, I like warm hugs. I said, I do too. And so I hope you're at the again soon. So I can come back and visit. And goes, bye, Olaf. And that really is it for this episode. Anyways, I will see you next video. Gone with the Wand. Pretty good one. Bye.